Welcome back, my friends, to Project Zomboid Build 42 with Detective Mitchie Mozzarella. We are surviving here over 1 month. We have survived 1 month and 1 day. We've killed 1,190 zombies, and Detective Mozzarella's weight stands at 78 right now. We did get some extra skills. I watched some tapes on agriculture and trapping here. So trapping is up to level 2, agriculture is up to level 2 as well. We're getting skills in carpentry, cooking, electrical, all of that. Our biggest strength, I think, is aiming and reloading. Detective Mozzarella started out having pretty good aim, but we've honed our skills a little bit, and we've got both of those up to level 5. I'm waiting to find some more books to help us with those. Unfortunately, we don't have aiming 3 or reloading 3, but we'll keep honing our skills as we get out there in the apocalypse. So let's take a look at the map. We've done a lot of work on the map here before this episode. Yeah, we're looking really good. We've pretty much scouted out all of Irvington here. And we've got some points of interest, I think, that we want to check out before we leave town. So today, our plan is going to be to loot these construction sites. There was one that's kind of close to home this way. This little unfinished house might have some tools and such there. So I want to loot that construction site first thing up today. There's also a construction site down here as well by the Gigamart. And as you guys recall, we blasted a ton of zombies down here. There might not be that many zombies to deal with at that construction site as well. So that's step one today. There's also a survivor home down here in this neighborhood. This is going to be a little bit trickier because this neighborhood had a ton of zombies here by the main road and also kind of in the neighborhood and stuff like that. So we might need to break out the revolver again and see if we can lure them away, maybe down the road this way or down the road to the south. I don't know. We're going to do some herding over here to try and loot this survivor home as well today. So those are the 2 points of interest that I think we're going to, or 3 points of interest, I should say. And then we're going to plan for our trip out of town, the beef jerky factory, not a high priority anymore. So this is what we're looking for. We're looking for the sledgehammer. We're looking for beta blockers, military gear, an animal trailer would be nice because I am thinking about the future here and maybe building some kind of a fenced-in area for animals next to the garage or next to the gas station over here where we've made our home. That's for the long term, though. First, we need the sledgehammer so that we can really finish clearing out all of Irvington because we're going to need the ammo in the gun store. We also need more beta blockers if we really want to use that ammo, but we'll see how it goes. I do plan on leaving town if we don't find the sledgehammer in these 3 POIs here today. So that's going to be our plan for the day. Detective Mozzarella is going to get geared up here, and we'll see you out there when we're heading towards the construction site. All right, we're just clearing out a zombie or 2 from in front of the gas station before we head out. And I believe I saw that that zombie had a digital watch, which we are collecting to get our electrical skill up. So we're going to be taking out our van today since we need all the storage space we can get. We're going to be looting a bunch of construction sites and that survivor home, which is on the plate for today. All right, and we're getting close to the first construction zone or construction site. And wow, there are a good amount of zombies over here. So I want to park the van somewhere that I don't get bitten the first second I hop out. And let's see if we can group these zombies up and lead them down the road. This seemed to work well when we were looting the survivor home in the last episode, this strategy. So we've got maybe about 30 zombies on us right now. And there are a good amount here, and they're getting kind of close to us. A little close for comfort, if you ask me. But yeah, zombies coming from that field, from the neighbors' houses. This backyard looks to be somewhat clear, so I think we're gonna start popping them here with the revolver. Bust out about 3 shots there to kind of lead them to that area. And I think that's all we're gonna do shooting-wise, because, you know, we want to just loop around and get to this construction site quickly. Loot and scoot. There are a few coming down the street towards us. So we've got about, 7 or 8 zombies we got to take care of here at the construction site. But this garden fork will make quick work of them. I love the garden fork. It's the best spear in the game. We've only found one in this entire town. They've made it way more rare of a loot item. Okay, take care of those ones. Alright, just finishing up the last few zombies that are here at the construction site. Should be able to loot after these two. Small group that way, but I don't think they're going to be aggro to us. Alright, and just one more to take care of here. We'll stomp them and try and save the durability of the garden fork. Alright, we're coming inside now. Seems pretty quiet in here. I don't hear any zombies, and there are a few crates in here with plaster powder and planks. I don't even know if there are tools here yet. Then we find this crate here that does have tools, so we're on the right track. And I hear maybe a zombie that's kind of far away. But I think he's far away, but he jumps through the window. And the zombie's wearing like a baseball uniform, and we take care of them. And we're looting upstairs now. Nothing in this crate, just some wood glue that we take. And one more crate, please have the sledgehammer. Crate over here, please, please, please. And it does not. It has 2 welding torches, which we end up taking. And, yeah, we're leaving here empty-handed without the sledgehammer. So we're going to be on the road to the next construction site. Okay, and here we are, pulling up to it. We don't know how many are in there. This place has some high walls and would make a pretty decent base, which I was thinking of. And we're going to get right into the fight here, right when we hop out of the van. Just use this garden fork. And the zombie is banging on the gate. Let's aggro him off of it. And take him out and check our back. Okay, and we're looking pretty clear. Don't see any here, so we are going to start looting, and there's just a lot of planks in that one. Not sure if we're going to find a sledgehammer here, but it's worth a shot. More planks. Planks everywhere, and some steel sheets, and some more planks. Okay, and we got a construction zombie that wanted to come say hello. Take care of him, and then we'll loot the trailer. There might be something inside the trailer, I don't know. Take some work boots off of this zombie. Alright, a few more zombies have come towards the van, so we're going to take them out as well. And this one does not want to fall over. Finally he does. So let's stand on him and take care of the other one. Alright. Push this one over. Okay, we're looking pretty good. And I hear one more. Oh, there he is. Let's get up there and finish him off as well. We don't want him sneaking up behind us while we're looting the trailer. And he finally falls over. Yeah, we're gonna hop in through the window here. And we'll use this water container to fill up our water bottle. And let's see if there's anything good in here. There's a purse with a vehicle key in it for the Dash Elite. I don't know where that car is, but we take the key. And nothing in here. Let's check the trash can. Don't know necessarily what's in here. Nothing good. Nothing that we need. Alright, we're going to be moving on to the survivor home now. Alright, and here we are pulling into the survivor home. Construction sites did not get us what we want, and there are a lot of zombies over here. So let's try and group them up and do the same technique we did with the last construction site, which is yelling, trying to group up these zombies, get them away from our survivor home here. And this one's getting a little close, so I try stabbing him and fail. So we're going to lead these ones down the road a little bit and take out our revolver. We're going to start blasting. And I'm worried that maybe that would bring a few more towards the house, so I want to kind of group these ones up. The ones that are going to be coming from the main road as well. I think about bringing them into the field, but I don't know if that would help. So I think we're going to go back to the residential road and try and lead them down that way. Okay, and got a good amount of zombies I think we can start leading now. Those ones are all aggroed to us. Not many coming from the residential area. Our back is looking pretty clear. So let's make sure that we shoot to make sure that those zombies don't get stuck over there by the survivor home. We want them to follow us down this road. Let's take out these two. Okay, and we run out of ammo there and reload. Okay. My aim is not that great right now because I'm moving while I'm shooting. Maybe just a little bit flustered here, but we have some space to work with here. We're just trying to lead these away. We're not really trying to kill them all. Okay, and that one's down. I do love when the revolver one-taps them. Yeah. The revolver is awesome with level 5 of aiming. Like I said earlier, I am hoping to find those aiming books so that we can get some XP multipliers for all this shooting that we're doing. And those zombies are still following us down the road, which is good. And let's keep shooting, because I'm having so much fun. I mean, we probably could run into the backyard and lose these guys, but I do want to just shoot a few more. Okay. And we're almost here at the end of the road. Our back is pretty clear. Right, and let's see, there's a few more I think that we can blast here before running out. Okay, and I think we can loop around and get to that survivor home now. Okay, and here we are back at the survivor home, and it's looking really clear. That worked very well. Went from having maybe about 40 zombies in the area to just a few. So the strategy of leading them away with the revolver has been working very well. We're going to keep doing that when we need to. Alright, and taking out these zombies with the garden fork. Do love the garden fork. There's a camouflage zombie in this bush, man. That zombie would have definitely fooled me if I didn't hear him. Stomp his brains in. Okay, and they broke the barricade coming out of the house, so let's kind of take these zombies out in the yard instead of jumping in. I do like having some space to move around. I don't want to be cramped in the inside the house fighting them. Alright, and let's just push them over, try and save the durability of the garden fork. Got some more that are filing out of the house. They're coming out one by one, which we love. Okay, and I think there are just a few more inside the house. I see 2 more in there. And they are coming out right about now. Stab that one. And that one's going to come out in no time. Okay. After this one, I think we'll be able to remove the glass from the window and hop into this survivor home, see what's up with it. Hopefully it has the sledgehammer we need. I don't have high hopes because it's such a small house. But you never know with these things. Okay, and we're in. And I hear a zombie. Don't know which room he's in, but I hear him. Okay, and I see an annotated map in there, which we take. Let's check some of this before we fight the zombie. A couple of weapons in here, but no sledge, unfortunately. And we got a couple of empty cabinets, which breaks my heart inside of a survivor home. I don't like that there's those empty cabinets there. That should have some good loot in it. All right, we're going to check here. Okay, and there's the zombie that we hear. It's got a duffel bag, so let's check that duffel bag first. And is there anything in there? No. Nothing in the duffel bag. Nothing in these shelves that we want. Okay, let's check the bathroom. Okay, it's quiet. No zombies in there. And we find Maintenance 1, which is honestly a great find. Makes coming to this house worth it, in my opinion. We need Maintenance 1. We only have 1 level in maintenance. This will help us get our maintenance skills up quicker. So that's a good find, but, you know, nothing, no sledgehammer, so we're still a little sad. We're going to take the crowbar. We'll take the hatchet. We'll take the sapling, which we can make into a spear. And then we'll take some of these books as well to add to our collection. And nothing else from in there. Okay, and we'll take whatever schematics and magazines we don't have, or that we haven't read at least. Yeah, and we'll take those and put them into our bag, and I think that's going to be it for this survivor home. Kind of a bust, but hey, Maintenance 1. I'm not going to overlook that. At least we found something quite useful. All right. And we're going to get out of here now. Okay, and I decide, since we didn't really find much at the survivor home, to come back to this construction site. And I'm going to take all of those planks that were in these crates, because we're going to need them for future construction. So I might as well, you know, the day is almost at its end. We're going to want to load up on these planks, because we're going to need them in the future. I think we end up taking something like 30 planks from this place. So we'll get out of here with those and head back home. I know it's kind of an early time to be heading home, but you know, we need to prepare for our trip out of town, because I don't think we're finding that sledgehammer here in Irvington, unfortunately. All right. And take a look at all the zombies by the survivor home that we looted last episode, man. There's like 50 of them outside of there. All right, we're back home now. We're going to back up our van and unload, and maybe do some cooking for the rest of the night, and kind of go over what the plan will be for the future. Oh, and I hear some banging there. That means a zombie is banging on one of our walls, so we need to take them out. And I'm going to drop the planks I have on me first, because a I don't want to be heavy if I'm going to go out there and fight a zombie, so I'm going to drop all these planks that I have. And now I'm going to go out there and fight that zombie. I think I heard him around the back right side. Whenever they're banging on your walls, you want to get them immediately so they don't weaken or destroy the walls. This one's just kind of walking into it. So let's take care of him. Okay, one push. I do love that. And stomping him in. He doesn't have anything good on him. Okay, and I just wanted to show you how many planks we have. Like 75 planks in that stack right there. So that's great. And a couple more that will drop in the pile. Yeah, there's something like 75 planks, which is awesome. We'll use that to expand our walls. Okay, and we're making some peanut butter sandwiches, and I'm trying to figure out what should I add to this peanut butter sandwich, because I don't have any jam, unfortunately. And I'm just trying to use all of our perishable food, and I do see some cheese that has gone stale. So we're going to make some peanut butter and cheese sandwiches. Yum. Detective Mozzarella, is trying to use all the food he can. And the peanut butter sandwiches will help our weight from dropping. So, and the cheese is just stale, so we might as well add it to something to get some nutritional value out of it. Yum. Can't wait to eat these peanut butter and cheese sandwiches, which we'll have one of them right now. Goes down so smooth. And look at our weight. It will balance out. All right, and we are back here at the base. We've unloaded everything that we got today, which honestly wasn't much, but hey, we found maintenance 1, which I've been looking for forever, so that will help us get our maintenance up. We have maintenance 2 to read after that, so hopefully our maintenance and weapons will have higher durability going forward into the following weeks here. But let's take a look at the map and see what we can mark off today. So today we did loot the construction sites, and as we expected, there was no sledgehammer there. There were tools, so it was a good thought, but no sledgehammer at the construction sites that we looted today, unfortunately. So we'll take that off the list. We did loot the survivor home. That was a bust as well. Nothing great in there. That's where we found maintenance 1, but that's about it. That's all we found in there. Nothing good. And it was a small survivor home down here. So, it is what it is. We had fun doing it, blasting some zombies with our revolver. So we can remove the survivor home. We can remove this construction site and add a little green check mark there. Okay, and we looted this construction site as well. And yeah, nothing great there. We did go back there and pick up a ton of planks. So we have so many planks ready for expansion whenever we decide what we want to do to expand. But I think we need to find the sledgehammer first. So I think next episode is going to be our trip out of town. But I mean out of town, I think we're going to plan for swinging by Echo Creek, seeing if there's a tool shop there, and just seeing what the zombie situation is like there in Echo Creek. If we can get into a tool shop there in Echo Creek, then we'll loot that and see if we find our sledgehammer. If not, then I think we're heading to Rosewood, because it's our closest neighbor here and one of the smaller towns. And I know that there's a tool store there. Well, at least I think there is. I don't know. I mean, I need to brush up on my maps from other towns. I think there is a tool store in one of these shops, but I could be wrong. I do think there are some warehouses outside of Rosewood as well that might be worth checking as well. But other than that, there's also a police station and fire station there. Don't really need anything. I mean, the police station, I think, would be good to loot so that maybe we can get some more ammo if we're there. But that's going to be Rosewood, and I think, we're going to hit the road and head north and go into Echo Creek on the next episode. We're going to leave Irvington, leave the safety of what we know here, and we pretty much know everything now. There is a little shed down here. Maybe we should check that out before leaving. There's a lot of like small little sheds all around, but the likelihood of those having the sledgehammer is very low. We need like a tool store or to find it. Like sometimes you find it on the road and crash sites and things like that. So I really think we just need to get out on the road and see what we find and see if we can track down this pesky sledgehammer. That's what we're going to do in the next episode. But I am going to sign off here with Detective Mitchie Mozzarella. We had a really good day today, but we appreciate your support. Please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Let me know if you have any feedback. We do reply to all comments here on the channel. But thank you all so much. We'll see you on the next one.